With more than 7 billion people living on the only non inhabited planet in the universe, it is important we get along well. And as any relationship therapist will tell you, to get along, good communication is key. That gets a lot of easier if at a minimum we can understand each other's language. My name is Radnabel Mendez, and in this video I want to convince you of the benefits of mastering a second language. Since I have mastered English as a second language, I have seen how useful it is to be bilingual. For example, 2 years ago when I traveled to the States, I was the only one in my family who knew English. In turn, I was able to ask for prices, directions, and to translate information to my family. Moreover, thanks to English, I have been able to speak with people from all over the world through the internet and learn about their country and culture. And something that pleases me a lot about being bilingual is that I'm able to watch Turkish series with English subtitles when they are not found in Spanish, something that monolinguals cannot do, and hence they miss these incredible TV shows. Knowing a second language brings within a lot of benefits that it is important to pay attention to when living in a globalized and interdependent world where mobility is facilitated. Even if you're currently bilingual, it is vital for you to know in what areas you can take advantage of this skill. Nowadays, learning a foreign language is essential and beneficial for everyone, as it improves memory and cognitive skills, enhances social interaction and cultural perspective, and moreover, it helps to find well paying jobs. First, let's compare the memory and cognitive performance of bilinguals and monolinguals. Bilingual people often perform better on tasks that require multitasking, attention focusing, and conflict management, as they are better than monolinguals in ignoring irrelevant information. The improvement in cognitive and sensory processing driven by a bilingual experience may help a person to better process information, leading to a clearer signal for learning. This is supported by an American conducted research that states bilingual people show increased activation in their brain region associated with cognitive skills like attention and inhibition. For example, bilinguals are proven to be better than monolinguals in encoding the fundamental frequency of sounds in the presence of background noise. So, in a noisy restaurant, for instance, it would be easier for a bilingual than for a monolingual to encode what the other person is saying. In addition to those mental and cognitive skills, being bilingual also enriches social interaction and cultural perspective. Mastering a foreign language gives you the ability to explore a culture through its native tongue or talking to someone with whom you might otherwise never be able to communicate. This allows you to make international friends, explore different hobbies, and better understand your favorite foreign music, film, or literature. And personally, I think this is one of the major reasons why people learn a second language. As an example, monolinguals have a harder time feeling oriented when they travel to a country that does not speak their native language. On the other hand, this is not a problem for bilinguals since they can communicate without effort and therefore feel comfortable. Besides, languages not only help us see the world from a different perspective, but it actually can even impact the way we think about it. Lastly, we're going to take a look at job opportunities and salaries. It's not a secret that learning a second language can improve the employment prospects. More companies than ever are doing business in several countries around the world, but they cannot do it without hiring people who have a grasp on at least one foreign language. Even in small local companies, chances are that the ability to speak a second language will set you apart from other applicants. And in an increasingly competitive job market, why not give yourself every possible edge? Furthermore, fluency in a foreign language opens entire swaths of job opportunities abroad which simply are not available to monolingual job hunters. And not to mention well paying one. In the Dominican Republic, being bilingual, mainly in English, can increase one third of a professional salary and enhance 50% of the chances of getting a better job. Now we know that bilinguals have more opportunities to find well paying jobs than monolinguals have. In conclusion, mastering two languages is undoubtedly more rewarding and beneficial than being monolingual. We have covered how bilingualism improves memory and cognitive skills, how it enhances social interaction and cultural perspective, and also that it increases job opportunities with a good salary. Language fools our brain, forms our thoughts, and makes complex communication possible. The words, expression, and unique quirks to our language largely define how we see and understand the world. If you're monolingual, that world has clear limits. But in an age of borderless communication and global travel, it seems almost archaic to be limited to one language only. If you're not already learning a language, you are running late. You should have started yesterday.